I'm really glad you decided to join. This is one of my favorite meditations. And we go into connecting with the prana of nature, the life force energy of nature. So it's really delightful. And I'm really glad you decided to join us today. We're going to start with discussing life force energy, or prana in Sanskrit. So what is prana and why is it important? And then we'll start our beautiful visualization meditation for today. So let's go ahead and get started. So what is prana? The teachings of ancient India share that life force energy, or in Sanskrit, prana, is the original creative power. So prana is a Sanskrit word meaning primary energy, sometimes translated as breath, as in pranayama, or vital force energy, which is the movement of life through our physiology. So prana has many levels of meaning. It's not just the physical breath or energy of consciousness. Prana is the master form of all energy working at every level of our being. So you can see it through our own bodies and throughout nature. And it's the force that animates all of life. It is the energetic reality that is behind all physical matter. All that animates the physical matter is considered prana. The entire universe is a manifestation of prana. It's incredible. So why is prana important? So prana is a powerful energy that has the capacity to heal and support us on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically, even spiritually. So prana is the driving force behind all of life. It regulates the functioning of our bodies, and it's seen in all of nature. So let's talk about how prana flows. When someone is well and balanced, prana flows freely through the 7 major chakras, which are major energy hubs throughout the body. Additionally, it flows through energy channels in the body known as nadis. And we have 72,000 nadi channels throughout the body that connect all aspects of our body through a network of communication. So movement of energy and prana through these channels is essential for the body to be able to talk to itself and to send messages of what different parts need from those areas to the brain and back. And science is jumping on the bandwagon. So studies are showing that the subtle energy system of yoga medicine, including nadi channels, truly do exist within the human body. So even science is proving this. But, yogis, they've understood this beautiful phenomenon for thousands of years in ancient India. It's not new. So when prana energy is flowing freely through these channels, we experience a state of positivity, health, well-being. However, when there are blockages or imbalances in the nadi channels, the blockages may manifest as physical illnesses, emotional issues, or sickness. They may show up in many different ways, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So that's if we have blocks in those nadi channels and that flow through the network. So when our vital life force energy is low, healthy functioning of the mind and body can be compromised. So low prana shows up as lack of energy, continual stress, irritable stomach, lack of clarity, skin rashes, all different aspects. But when it is high, it shifts. And so it's really important to experience high prana. That life force energy regulates our entire physiology. So increasing prana energy allows us to bring about positive transformation in the mind and the body. And having prana that flows freely without blockages helps us live healthier, longer, more beautiful, uplifted lives. So we feel more vitality in our daily routine, in our lives, and we're able to be more productive. We're also less likely to get sick or fall ill to degenerative diseases. Life becomes less complicated. We discover clarity, enhanced immunity, healthy digestion. We feel a sense of confidence, motivation, renewal. So super, super important to boost our prana or life force energy on a regular basis. In conclusion, prana is one of the most important aspects of yoga because both the practices of yoga and pranayama and being in nature fortify our life force energy. So that's yoga, which is yoga practices, including yoga asana, but also all yoga practices, pranayama, which is conscious breath, and being in nature. So these three practices really enhance and raise our prana energy. And we all want that, right? You know, we all want that heightened state of moving through our life and experiencing life in a higher vibration. Don't you want that? Isn't that something you want? I know I do. And if you're given a yes, then that's great, because let's gift ourselves this beautiful healing visualization meditation to boost our prana and feel more enlivened physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. All right, beauties. So let's go ahead and get started today on this beautiful meditation. And again, I'm so glad you decided to join. It is one of my favorite visualization meditations, and we're going to take a beautiful walk through nature to boost our prana and raise our life force energy. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with setting intentions. We're going to raise a lot of energy today, and we want a place to direct that beautiful energy. So take a few moments now to get clear on where you'd like to direct this energy. And you can direct it to soothing current global events, or towards a friend, or towards yourself if you need some healing throughout your physiology. All are perfect. So remember that all intentions are valid. Therefore, in a moment when I ask you to reflect on your intentions, just simply listen to yourself and honor whatever arises. All right, beauties. So let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and find a comfortable posture. Whatever is comfortable for you, you can lay down in this one on your back or sit in a chair on the floor. Grab any props that you need. And we'll go ahead and get started. You can go ahead and close your eyes. And if you're not comfortable with closing your eyes, you can just have a soft gaze. Be aware of your breathing. And just have simple, easy breathing. Release any stress or thoughts that may be bothering you right now. Just letting them go. And just take a moment to notice your heartbeat. Relax and release. Allow your body to feel safe. And we'll begin. You can place your attention in the area of your heart. And listen to the response to these questions. What drew you to today's meditation? What drew you to today's meditation? What do you hope to gain from this meditation? Good. Allow the answers to these questions to be your intention for today's meditation, or feel free to create your own now. And imagine that you're walking in a lush green forest on a warm spring afternoon. The trees are tall and thick and strong, filled with vibrancy and vitality. And as you walk, you can hear the sounds of the birds and crickets. And off in the distance, the sound of water is flowing. And you notice a beautiful grassy meadow. As you walk towards the meadow, you see a family of deer grazing and napping on the grass. You find a nice shady spot under a tree where you can sit down, relax, and absorb the sensations around you. And you have the desire to take off your shoes and wiggle your toes deep into the earth and the grass. You feel happy as a child as your bare feet touch the soil, and you can feel the healing energy of Mother Earth circulating throughout your entire body. You feel deeply grounded and at peace. And your attention is captivated by the sound of running water coming from the far end of the meadow. And taking your shoes in your hand, you walk across the cool grass to a beautiful waterfall that flows into a pond. And you sit down on the rock and let your feet dangle in the cool flowing water. The sound of the cascading water soothes your mind and emotions. And you feel instantly refreshed and nourished. Feeling relaxed and comfortable, you stretch out on a nice flat rock as the late afternoon sunlight falls on your chest. You feel its golden light filling your body. And with your eyes closed, you savor the warmth on your face. And the rock beneath you has been heated by the sun and feels wonderful against the back of your legs. And as you lie back on the rock, you notice that ferns and flowers and trees surround you. And with every breath, you're absorbing the essence of the rich green vegetation. You inhale deeply the breath of these plants. And as you do so, you feel cleansed, purified, refreshed. And here, surrounded by the 5 elements of nature, you slip into a timeless state of relaxation. And when you next open your eyes, you see that the twilight is approaching. And you're filled with curiosity and wonder as bright glowing stars slowly begin to twinkle like jewels in the night sky. And as you gaze into the vast expanse of the sky, you feel yourself merge with its boundlessness. Continue to experience and revel in the energy that is all around you and within you. Continuing to visualize yourself in these beautiful connections with the elements and nature. We'll continue the meditation in silence. And I'll watch the time. And when it's time to return, I'll chime a soft bell. Now, keeping your eyes closed, slowly begin to bring your attention back into your room, this time, this place. Good. Gradually bring your awareness back to your breathing, back to where you're sitting or lying. Physical sensations of resting on the floor or on your chair. Take some time to sit restfully. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. Good. Take a few more deep breaths. You can gently move your body, wiggling your fingers and toes, stretching and moving in any way you like. Good. When it's comfortable, you can gently open your eyes. Be present right here, right now. Namaste. All right, so we're going to go into Q&A. So if you have any questions, feel free to type them in the comment section now. Questions about prana or life force or nature or anything you want to ask, go ahead and ask that now. And you're welcome to ask questions or listen. And if you're on the replay, know that I will get your questions immediately and I'll respond right away. So whether you're live or on the replay, feel free to type your questions in the comment section. I have one question that I hear often around prana, and it's really just a question about how it associates to Chinese medicine or Chi energy. So how does Chi and prana compare? There's no difference. There's no difference between prana and chi. They're both a form of subtle energy that flows within our energy bodies. So as long as chi or prana flow freely and are in balance, health is maintained. So off balance or blocked chi or prana causes disease. So many of the healing philosophies of Chinese medicine originated from spiritual teachings of ancient India and the Vedas. So they had students from China studying the Vedas thousands of years ago, philosophers and travelers going to India to study these ancient spiritual practices of the Vedas, including Ayurveda. And on their return to China, they created and formulated their own version of these teachings known as Chinese medicine. So a lot of these lifestyle medicines, a lot of the subtle energy medicines originate from the Vedas and ancient India. But there is no difference between chi and prana, just a different word. And another way to go deeper into these practices, I invite you to go deeper with me in teachings of meditation, yoga, pranayama, which is conscious breathing, Ayurveda, by going deeper on a one-on-one level, by joining our Phoenix community list. You'll receive weekly goodies and news and hear more about the courses and events that I'm sharing, and in-person events and Kauai coming real soon. So if you'd like to hear more about that, go ahead and jump in the community and we'll keep you updated. The link is in the description of the video. So just scroll down, you'll find it in there. So I look forward to connecting with you there on a deeper level.